What's up, everyone? Shaggy here, back again in 7 Days to Die version 2. So today, like we talked about yesterday, we're going to go to the burnt biome. I did a little spelunking throughout the night. I picked up an airdrop. Gathered a little bit more resources. Sorry, my cat is being very affectionate right now. So we got 3 burnt smoothies that should help get us. Also got all these quests I gotta turn into. I gotta kill more of them. But those 3 burnt smoothies should help us get the rest of our time here. The real kicker in the pants is going to be harvesting the nitrate powder. So that's probably what's going to be a kick for me, because I have to do it, and you guys will either be fast tracked through it or I'll just skip. But for now, we're going to return to trader, trade in this quest, and then we are just going to head over to the burnt biome. So let's see what Rex got for us today. Alright, space is in a little bit of shambles, but it's alright. Hopefully I'll be able to build a good base. And I mean, my preferred biome is the desert. I would like to get to that at some point, but I definitely need robotic turrets before I can even think about a horde base in the desert. So let's see what old Rect has for us. What you got for me, Betty?
Oh, I'd shake your hand, but
Crafting Skill magazine. I will
the way you smell.
take that. Complete. I don't care about any
Make
jobs
up
from
your mind
him.
or make your way out.
We already got an anvil. We looted an anvil, I believe, throughout the night as well, which is another huge. He is just not giving us any good money for these quests. Alright, there's nothing there that I care to have.
Son of a bitch.
So we're going to go over to the bike. We're going to look at our mags and see what we got. And then I will head on over to the burnt biome. But first, we got the book bundle. That's good. So what do we get? Bows to grade slower. That'll help. Do more damage with 44s. Just do it to get it. This will give us a little XP. Alright, let's open our bundles. Oh, looks like we got 1, 2, everything different. Forged ahead. Nice. Home cooking. Huge, because we need to get freaking grilled meat. Or the eggs and bacon, hopefully. Repair tool. I do need to make a hammer at some point. Medical journal. Robotic sledge quality 2. Robotic sledge. What do I need for that? Robotic parts. Ton of forged iron and duct tape. Ooh. So that'll be a down the road thing. Maybe closer to day 7 we'll see what we can do. Do we need all that? I think we're very good there. Do I even have anything in here? Nope. Alright, so hoarder. Let's just put in the sham slam. Keep the eggs because we can get more eggs. Throw a little water in there. And we'll keep spike traps in case we need them. But everything else we're going to need. Alright, so I'm going to head over to the burnt biome and I will meet you all there. Alright, everyone, here we are at the burnt forest. I rode my bike in here and killed a burning zombie, but so what we need, challenges. This one we'll get as we go, but we're going to track this. So that should give us a little indicator as we're bumming around to where any nitrate mounds are, just like with the honey mounds. I'm also going to be on the lookout for mushrooms so that we can make any. I don't think I'll need to make too many burnt smoothies because I already have 3. But there's so no Trader Jen is behind me, but we're gonna go this way because there's a good sized town. And like I said, we are on the lookout for Mopowa, anything Mopowa related. And I know I could like mine like the charcoal, but I'm not worried about that at this point in time. That is a feral, so we are not fighting him, although 3 mushrooms. Or 3 mushrooms. Let's drink this goldenrod real quick. Of course, I selected off it before I finished drinking. Alright, so we're gonna head over to town and see what we got, so I'll meet you there. Alright, so I found a cracker book. Not quite what I wanted, but it is helpful. I had to eat my sham slam. I'm gonna get this car out of the way. I already used one of my burnt smoothies. It says 5-minute protection. So I'm wondering, because if I wait all the way to I'm out of time before drinking it, if that takes away, even though when I drink it, you'll see me here in a second drink it, it does say 5 minutes. It's very confusing, but let's clear this POI real quick. It's quick and easy, tier 2. We've done it a million times, so let's get to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly loot the books. And we'll see what we get at the end. I also got 4 skill points, I believe. So we'll also look into that momentarily. Where are the other ones? There you are, buddy. How you doing there, guy? Alright, madam. So really all I got left is the nitrate. Ooh, tier 4 shovel? I mean, it's still a stone shovel, but, you know, I'm not gonna scoff at it. Yeah, I kinda wanna... I like doing the... especially with books. Just getting everything and seeing what you get. It's a little more rewarding versus just constantly reading them. Although what we'll probably have to do is build a box so I can dump and come back and... Ooh, let's see here. 1 clay, don't need that. And storage box. Alright, so let's go out front. Yeah, it's hurting me. Oh, it's also messing up my vision pretty hard. Ooh, there's a boar there. Let's just get rid of her real quick. We'll drink a smoothie. Try to figure out why the music's playing. I wonder if that's a wandering horde or just the biome, you know? So, boop, 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 boop. Actually, no, we'll put a bunch of this stuff that we just don't need to hold on to us right now. I found a little field with some goldenrod and chrysanthemum, so I took a pit stop. Alright, so let's get back to it. If that horde's still out there, we'll deal with it. So mostly here... Ooh, that's not bad. Especially because I have... Or did I scrap? I might have scrapped it, but I had a pipe chalk on for a minute. Just because I could. Found it, I think, and decided to use it. Get these books so they don't get damaged. By... Get out of there. That's not where you... I mean, right now it technically is because you're playing a video game, but... Doot, 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 boop. Alright. Get the old baton out. Nothing over here. There you are. Hey guys. Just a couple bros hanging out in the bookshelf. What kind of books were you reading? You know what I'm saying? Sounds like there's another one farting around. Oh, there you are. Are you stuck? You need a crotch shot. Another crotch shot. It's funny, but you're eating up all my arrows. Yeah, see, like it's already... I know it has not been 5 minutes. So I think it gives you... either the 5-minute counts the time it takes before you start to choke, or because I wait to use it, it calculates that. I don't know. It'd be kind of annoying if that's how it works. I mean, I still got 3 more, so it's not a super big deal. Nothing I care to buy. Yeah, I can't loot everything. So I'm just gonna focus. Of course, I got the bicycle parts after I made the bike. God, I thought it was a feral for a second. This room still technically have... Oof. No proper way of getting into it. Oh, it's unlocked now. I swear this thing used to be locked. Okay, I see we got at least some vehicle adventures. Starting to get a little encumbered again. Gotta stop smoking. But this thing's almost done. We're almost cleared. Is that a vulture? Can't remember. No, that's a weapons bag. Nope, that's a vulture. Should trust my instincts. First instinct, best instinct. If I remember correctly, there's some douche nozzles. Right there. Ah, bullshit. You were staggered. Alright. If I remember correctly, somewhere in here, there's a dog. Oh, starting to suffocate. One more burnt smoothie. That. Honestly, that was the one I was worried about. Alright, what we got in here? Anything good? Finesse buying item, light armor rating. It's nice, but I'm just gonna scrap it. Zero trash, read that. I will mod armor pocket. Let's see what we got. So many books. Love it. So this should be a huge boon for us, even though it's not the ones what I wanted. Hopefully we should get a huge bump to our nerd crafting. Blueberries are good. That's needed for the Arctic biome smoothie. Alright, so now we need to start reading some of the dupes. Since we got company. I don't need that. I'll just read that singular forge ahead. Oh, I can make an anvil. Alright, sounds like we got a big boy. Did they make it up top already? Sounds disgusting. Is that a cop? Or just a big man? Might just be a big man. Let's see if we can make this jump. Probably not. Oh god. Alright, so it looks like that probably was the wandering horde. Let's see what we can do here. Problem is we are encumbered. But if I can loop around... That's also why we have that. It just helps soften them up. Alright, if I can just do a drop. Looks like we got rid of most of them. 5 skill points now. Come on. I hate the crawlers. Motherfucker. So focus on this guy. That wasn't a smart idea. Try not to use the guns because I don't want to attract more. Got 2 for there. Just to help regain a little bit of stams. And Chipuya. We got 2 loot bags out of that whole ordeal. More magazines. More magazines. Alright, let's do... throw that in there. That in there, that in there. Just for now. Alright, let's... So we'll drink another one of these. We're running low, so we'll probably have to... get doodle out of here, if I'm being honest. Sort. So I want to pick up everything. So we'll just kind of read it from here. Alright. We got electrical traps. Ooh, we got a double off that one. Claw hammer, good for me. Read it. Tracking weekly. Seeds. What's this one? Harvesting coffins. Could have used that the other day. People Adventures. I think one more we get 5% less damage and deal 10% when we're running toward. One more and I think we get the mini bike. That'd be huge. Tech Planet. Tactical Warfare. Robotic Sledge Quality 3. We're just getting all sorts of things. Cooking. Pipe Machine Gun. Robots and automatons degrade slower. I can make grenades. Increasing chance to knock enemies unconscious, rendering them helpless. Ooh, bacon and eggs, huge. Pumpkin bread. Salvage tools. 2 in the rifle world. Just read that. Pipe rifle quality 3. Alright, let's go to that airdrop and then we will head back just because we're running out of time. And I still haven't seen any nitrate nodes. But hopefully we can see one on the way back. And if I got the time, I will mine it up. And I can just muscle through. Because it's just a slow damaging. It's a slow DOT. Annoying, but it can be managed with healing items and food. So sadly, also, they removed, I think I said it in an earlier episode, but they did remove the loot stage bonus for being in these biomes, which it kind of stinks because, you know, that was a good way to get good stuff, but at the same token, it's nice because now you're not just sneaking into the burn or the wastelands to get really good gear early on. But let's see what we got. Forge ahead. Alright, let's put in a few things here. So I'm gonna need space. Okay, that's everything. Alright, let us skill, tech planet, robotic sledge quality 4, food, spears, nobody cares. Alright, which ones do we get? Craft AP Magnum, don't care, already have these two. Alright, so we're gonna start heading home. I think there's some, it looks like there's nitrate behind me, so we'll go behind me real quick. I think we got nitrate nodes right there, yep. I'm gonna mine them, try to get to the 500 nitrate, then head on back. So this is the part where I will see you either back at the trader or back at home. Probably home. Alright, here we are at Trader Rex. So what we're going to do is we're going to drink this learning elixir. Give it an extra 20% XP. Looks like that's got nerfed a little bit. But we'll drink this because it's supposed to work with all of these. A little cheeky, but yeah, 1500, yep. So this one's 1000, another 1500. 10,000, that's going to be a huge bonus. But yeah, so it does work. I'm not going to do this often. I just want to do it once to try it out. Obviously, the big 10k reward is huge. I mean, look at all that experience points I've just been sitting on because I'm too lazy to do this. So 8 skill points. Wow, that is a lot of skill points. So we're going to go right into intellect, obviously. So we could probably get most of the way down. Alright, so we have unlocked this to a certain extent. Level 7, level 8. So it can get up to photographic memory, depending on how many skill points. Well, I can't get it because I only have 2 skill points, but realistically we're going to want to get all the way to level 10 at some point. But I think I will save my skill points
It fucking
now.
figures your mom. Didn't
Yeah,
we
shut your
agree
mouth.
your first job was going to be free?
Burnt biome badge. One permanently removes the negative effects of the smoke inhalation from the burnt biome. Does not protect against storms. Thank you. Alright, so this means we no longer have to deal with Wrecked. We can go deal with Trader Jen. I can make a little FOB out there. But we're going to go back to base. We're going to look at the skill points, see if there's something I need. So this is just like an escape. If I got stuck in a big horde-esque like situation, I can get up here, catch my breath, come down and get back into the fray. Alright, so we're going to go over here real quick just to make sure we're good on everything. I could probably sell that burnt smoothie if it has a sell value. 200 bucks, heck yeah. I need to make a sell box. Are these shrooms ready? Nice. 4. Nice. Alright, let's make us a sell box. So I'll go through that, see what I want to sell and not to sell. I'm not going to bore you all with that. Yeah, we're nowhere near getting what, like a stack of these. I'm not going to, I mean, I might do it during like the night. how close are we to the mini bike? She's a mini bike. Is that still locked? Yeah, one more. Yeah, let's go try direct. No, it's just there. Alright, let's use the bike just to see if we can get there a little bit faster. Swap one vehicle adventure. Now we can start working on the mini bike.
Trader Rect is closing shortly. So finish your damn
Well,
business
you
or
proved me
come back
wrong.
tomorrow.
Now
If
take you
you're
your
still
boy
alive.
and get the hell out of here.
We'll take forge ahead. Apparently that was
You
one of the
hungry
things
or
I did.
something?
Come on, vehicle adventures. No vehicle adventures. You suck, Rect. Alright, we're gonna
There's
run
the
out
fucking
before we
door.
get
Why
freaking
don't
kicked
you use
out.
it?
Alright. So I'll head back to base real quick. As nighttime is about to fall, and that'll be where we're gonna call it. So I'll probably go bumming around here, see what kind of shenanigans I can get in while we go through the night. My goal is going to be mini bike. Is that all the iron I got? I'm gonna have to do a little iron scouting because I do got some robotic parts, but I don't have enough duct tape to make it worth my while. I'll have to do a little reorganizing at some point to make this a usable system. Alright, so, but that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you all enjoy the episode. I know it's probably going to be a little bit shorter than normal, but it wasn't very